Good morning and welcome to another adventure in rattle can restoration. And as you can see, we are overhauling the new processor 205. And of course, we found issues that we're going to have to make replacements with. But one of the problems that I discovered with this transfer case is that whoever owned it or drove it didn't know how to shift the transfer case, I should say. And as you can see, they just tore up the this slider, rounded the teeth off the slider and off the input shaft. Another thing is that somebody repaired this and they used Chinesium bearings. These things don't even have a label on them. And this is a plastic race instead of a steel race on this ball bearing, and you can hear it. This race just fell out of the, so I'm going to use that as a driver. And so anyway, that's some of the problems I found. And then we found that there's a little bit of rust on the teeth. At some point this thing sat open and got a little moisture in it, but nothing's broken. Everything is looks decent. Like I said, it has a few spots where there was some pitting where the thing sat in the open, but overall it's in pretty good shape. Now what we're going to do is put in the 45 needle bearings. Now the new kit came with captured bearings. You press out the old bearing retainer and put in the new captured bearings, but I think I'm just going to go with what was in it. So anyway, you take one of these and you press it in like so, and I'm using petroleum jelly to hold the bearings in. And then you go with the next one like so, and then the next one like so. And something else I discovered is that if you magnetize the bearings, they tend to stay also in the race. So just some food for thought. But I went ahead and magnetized them. And there's 45 of these. So now you can see the difference between the American bearing and the Chinesium bearing. Chinesium bearing is big difference between the two. Chinesium, American. Chinesium, no bueno. Anyway, that's where I am at now. I'm going to load this up with the bearings, and I'm going to pull this one out and check and see what the slider and the synchro looks like on that one, and I'm figuring we'll go from there. Anyway, this is Rattle Can Restorations, and I will talk to you later.